All right, everybody, I'm excited to bring another conversation with a Raleigh young professional, and I'm here with my friend Delev Zaharoni. How do I
Got
do
it. You nailed it. Nice. First try.
Got it. I'm so happy to talk with you, man. We talked a few weeks ago. We had a meeting a few weeks ago, and I was really excited about what you shared with me, and so I wanted to bring this to other people. So do me a favor and introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit about who you are and where you're from, if you would.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. So I'm Delev. I'm originally from Israel. I relocated to the States about 5 years ago to California, and then we decided to leave all the craziness in Silicon Valley and move to North Carolina, which we love. We love the Triangle. We love the state. Very happy here. And you know what I do? I work in tech, but my startup Squeedeal started a couple of years ago when I was on the board of a nonprofit. I was trying to find a way to create an ongoing donation program, something that will help nonprofits not just like once a year, but on an ongoing basis. And after looking on all kinds of models and options and business plan, we came up with what became Squeedeal, which is an e-commerce platform that we basically do sweepstakes where we kind of, I'll say it, raffle. It's not the actual term, but to kind of make sense for people. But we raffle off cool items in return for donation tickets. And once we cover the donation, the item itself, we basically raffle it. Somebody wins it, and most of the profit will go to a specific charity that we help to support. And I'm happy to show you a little bit more as we go.
Yes, so you said, I know we use the word raffle just so everybody can wrap their brain around what it is, but it's different than a raffle. That's not the legal term. But with that, which items are we talking about? I mean, we've talked about professional services, right? Can we even go that far where people can donate services and have that be raffled off?
Yeah, actually, now that you mentioned it, let me kind of quickly share the screen. So this is on Squeedeal's website. So obviously, we raffle off, regular items, cool, like, laptops and Xbox or Apple Watch, even like coffee bars and stuff. But we also do professional services. For example, here we have a campaign for a career coaching package. So basically, we connect with all kinds of, lawyers, accountants, coaching folks, even like yoga teachers. And we ask them to, provide the service in return for, as a package for the sweepstake. And they help to support, the nonprofit, and we help them to get more exposure to new clients. So they can determine if it's like a one-time thing, if it's a package that they want to give, and, depending on the price and the audience, and then we go and we run it for that nonprofit.
I love that. And so when it comes down to choosing the nonprofit that we partner with, how does that work? Do you have nonprofits that you're already working with? Can the person that's maybe donating the services choose, or what's that look like?
Yeah, I'm actually going to jump quickly to our nonprofit page. We have a bunch of nonprofits. Most of them are in the Triangle area or North Carolina. We have folks from, California and New York and Georgia and stuff like that. But it's loading a little bit slow today. We have a bunch more. But basically, we have a bunch that we work with, but we can always add up new ones as we go. It's an easy process. And we're happy to add more to our list so we can support more nonprofits as we go.
I love that. So how can you see this being a good fit for like our group, the Raleigh Young Professionals Group, as a way to not only do some good in the community and help out nonprofits, but also to help out our Raleigh Young Professional members with additional, exposure?
Yeah, for sure. So when we started this whole idea, the pillars were to support nonprofits, but pretty quickly we discovered that we can also support small businesses. Because of this, people who don't get that exposure, they can get new exposure through this, and they get to support the nonprofits as well. And this is what I like about it, that, we're happy to work with people to, get more exposure to, new people, new crowds, new audiences through our platform. I definitely see this as a fit for, helping to support the community, the young professionals, helping to support the nonprofits. So you're giving a little bit and you're supporting your community, but in return you get more exposure to everybody here across the triangle.
Yeah, I love that. And that's exactly what, I was hoping to accomplish with this group, was to do some good and give everybody a platform to promote themselves, meet people personally, professionally, grow their businesses. And it seems like this is a great opportunity to really wrap all that up together. So, I mean, it was awesome that we spoke about this just a little while ago. And when you mentioned it to me, I was like, oh, we got to tell people about this. Like, this is cool.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
Yeah. So, what does it take to get something going? Like, what's the lead time or the turnaround time once somebody says, okay, I want to participate in something like this? How long are we talking? Are we talking, hours, days, weeks, months, years? What's it look like?
Yeah, typically it will take, it all depends. It less depends on us, more depends on the other stakeholders, like the nonprofits. Usually, if it's a new nonprofit, usually takes them a little bit time to, get us onboarded with them. A lot of them need to take it to their board and get acceptance. It's a little bit of a unique approach. A lot of nonprofits not used to that. And where we help them is that they are restricted to 2 raffles a year. And so they can only do 2, and then they're kind of stuck with this. And with us, they can keep doing, they can do 2 at the same time. And there's no actual limit, but they kind of need to understand how the process goes. Basically, on our end, in a matter of a couple of days even, or sometimes even a couple of hours, I can already launch new campaigns. Once I get, contract signed, and it's a very basic contract. I mean, just asking, it's more of a formality than, any kind of obligation. But basically within, if I have a nonprofit that I work with and we have an idea, I have somebody who's good to go, I can do it within a couple of hours to launch a campaign.
Wow. Wow. Okay, that's super exciting. This gets me thinking a lot about a lot of different things that we can do here. So what have we missed? What have we missed that people need to know about what we've got here and what we're able to create and what we're able to give, what we're able to serve within this group? What did we miss? I'm sure I'm overlooking some questions that would be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, the basic thing is people need to understand this is, it's not like, you drop it there and it runs by itself. We have our community, we have our email list, we have all the marketing stuff, but it also takes the support of the community itself and the nonprofit as well. That's what I'm asking from the nonprofit. We don't charge the nonprofit any money to participate, and that's what they love about us, but we do ask for their marketing support. We do ask them to reach out, to their newsletter base, to their, social media, website, to do the promotion that in turn will, bring them more money, more donations. So it's not something that you just say, oh, I want to do it, and that's it. The ask is that, you help us to promote this campaign, because at the end of the day, we want to succeed in the campaign, but we also want to help you. So you actually ending up helping yourself, right? You're marketing yourself. So it's not just like, Squeedial would do all the hard work. We're going to do a lot of hard work, but it takes partnership and collaboration with everybody. And we're here to, run those campaigns and make it happen, but we need that collaboration as well.
Yeah. Oh, that makes total sense. Okay. So say somebody is interested. How do they go about taking the next steps? What should they do? How should they reach out and contact you?
So I jumped to the contact us. Obviously, that's the first thing you can do. Just, send us an email from Squeedial from our website. You can also reach me at LinkedIn or on Facebook, or send us an email, support@squeedial.com. We can always, we answer pretty quickly, and we'll love to connect and start, things going, start a new campaign.
I love that. And I think that we've got a big group of people here. We're over 5,000 members strong in this group. And I know there's people out there that would be a great fit for this. So I'm going to encourage them right now to reach out. You're watching this video, reach out, go to that contact page, or send Delev a LinkedIn message and connect and And let's take some steps here in the right direction, and let's see if we can rally this group to do some good in the community. So I think we're onto something here. Or rather, you're already onto something here. I'm glad that you shared it with our group.
Yeah, Chuck, I totally appreciate this. I think this is a great opportunity for everybody. I mean, even though, I mean, when we talked a couple of weeks ago, I asked you, oh, so what are you doing now we have COVID? And you said, hey, we're trying to get more things, more connected online, even though we can't do face-to-face. There's still ways we can connect and help people and bring the community even closer. And I think this is a great opportunity, and I truly appreciate you bringing me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I think we were supposed to meet, so I'm glad that we did. And Raleigh Young Professionals, I am grateful for you all. Thanks for watching the video and getting to learn more about this. And I'm excited to bring this to you guys, and I'm excited to see who's going to take advantage of it. So thank you all. I can't wait to talk with you again. We'll bring you another Raleigh Young Professional member spotlight here real soon. Have a great one. Bye, guys.